Welcome back. Welcome back. This is a message for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Crosswatcher. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I go live for other messages of the material. Please feel free to leave a comment to let me know how it resonates with you. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for taking time out of your day to view this message and be a part of the live reading. If you, by some chance, have to leave and come back, I just want to show appreciation to you for just tapping on this reading and just gracing us with your lovely energy, okay? Make sure you subscribe before you leave this channel, okay? All right, Pisces, we're going to take a look into the overall energy for you today. As you see the title here, you thought they got away with it, but wait. Let's look more into it, okay? So let's look into that energy, check out the energy around you, and then we're also going to look at forward movement. I promote forward movement always, okay? All right. Okay, everybody, let's see who we got in here so far. Who has said hello? Hey, McCann, Heart Soul, Mona, Hard Work, hello, Real Life Topics, hello, Irene, hey, Heart Soul again, Bianca, hello, Kelsey, hello, Golden Heart Babe, welcome, everybody. Let's get into it, Pisces. We're going to start off with the Light Seers Tarot here for your reading, and then we'll just go from there. I usually like to try to pick the tarot decks as I go, whichever one just stands out to me, okay? Let's get into it. Hey, James, what's going on? How's everybody day going so far? I hope your day is going well. I hope you feel blessed. I hope you feel less stressed and looking forward to an awesome weekend. Hey, Aaron. Thank you so much, Golden. I appreciate you. Love to you as well. Thank you. All right, Pisces. Let's see what we got in your energy today. Messages for my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Crosswatcher. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Crosswatcher energy. What do we got for Pisces? Where are you at today, Pisces? Hey, Janet. How are you today? Thank you for coming in. Welcome. As I always say, everybody, don't be shy. Say hello. We don't bite too hard in here, okay? We don't bite too hard. All right, Empress Tay, how are you? Welcome. Pisces Diamond, what's going on, love? All right. Appreciate the love and support, everybody. Thank you so much. Oh, my pleasure, Janet. Thank you. All right, Pisces. Let's see what we got here. Get into this great reading we're about to have, okay? Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Crosswatcher. Hey, Wise Goddess, how are you today? Overall energy, Pisces, I have the Three of Pentacles. Brad, what's going on? All right, let's see what we got here. Pisces, Three of Pentacles starting off your reading. We got the Judgment here in the reverse. Oh, okay. All right, Pisces. So, I love this for you, Pisces. You're oriented at this time. You're doing things for you. When you're not working, you're making sure to take full advantage of your days off and all of that. You're finding time to, why am I hearing listening to music? Some of you could really love listening to music. You probably haven't listened to a lot of music here lately. Let's clarify the Three of Pentacles here. Ooh, no wonder. You've received justice. Okay. No wonder. Justice has turned out in your favor here. Maybe you didn't, the letter C as in cat and E as in Edward could be significant for someone. So, somebody's name could start with a C, somebody's name could start with an E. Kathy, Edward, Evan, Kirsten, Christy. Okay. Interesting. Here's the thing. You have received justice from a situation that maybe you didn't think you were ever going to feel good about ever again. Like you had a major heartbreak from somebody, or a situation set you back a little bit and you were like, oh my goodness. At one time you were thinking, how am I ever going to get right from this? Like, is this ever going to let up? This is a heavy burden on me. How do I get to a better place? Yeah, golden, exactly. Could be a last name too. Exactly. Start with a C or an E. Hey, change self 6 for 7. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. You could be in the Queen of Pentacles energy, having that stability, having that calmness, having that assurance. But I have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. That's you, Pisces. In the past, you may have had a little doubt. You were like, there's no way I'm going to get over this. Maybe you were mad with someone because you two have been together for so long and you felt like this person should know me better than this. I should be treated better than this. I didn't want to leave this situation, but I had no choice. Like, even though you feel better because you left a situation, you could still feel like that person didn't do much to really help the situation. You have received justice from that, Pisces. Whatever this was, you have received justice. You had a lot of self-doubt. You didn't think you would be as strong as you are. Okay? But the inner work that you have been doing has been phenomenal. Whatever you've been doing, journaling, listening to music. For a lot of you, music is very therapeutic. Okay? I'm not talking about your sad love songs. Some of you could listen to those because that does help to purge. That does help to purge out those hurt feelings and those times of just feeling lost. Even though, it's not ideal to keep listening to sad love songs, that does help you purge and detox from negative energy. I do feel like you're just listening to music that makes you feel good, make you dance, just put you in a good place. So some of you could be using music for that. You could be writing music for my artists out there. You could be journaling. You could be doing a lot of like meditating, praying. Some of you probably got an activity that you love to do, maybe going for walks. Why am I hearing DJing? Somebody could be a DJ. Somebody could really be a DJ. Like you make pretty good money DJing for parties and different things like that. Maybe going to whatever you do for work. That's therapeutic because you love your job. Some of you could have a side business or some type of side hustle that you are really passionate about and you poured that energy into that. Okay. Wow. 10 of Cups. There you go. I wasn't even trying to get that card and it just popped out. So that's the happiness that you feel here. Let's see. What happened with the Judgment in the reverse? Why do we have this Judgment in the reverse here? The 4 of Pentacles. So here's the thing, Pisces. You're not stuck in the past. What it is, I'm going to tell you what's going on here. You went through so much. And you feel like whoever hurt you got away with it. Because all you know is what you felt. All you know is what you went through. All you know is how long it took you to feel better. And you have a feeling that you're the only one that felt something better. We all know better. For a while you were thinking, man, I'm doing all this. I got to relocate. I got to do all this. This girl getting away with everything or he's getting away with everything. And it's like, Pisces, no, that's not the case. King of Swords. Hey, Teresa. With the King of Swords here. Pisces, that's not the case. That's not the case. No one gets away with anything. Reflection, realization, all that doesn't just stop. We all have to reflect. We all have to look at what we've done, what we've said, how we've acted. Page of Wands. Yeah. It may seem like in the moment, people are just going through, because it really looks like that. It seems like people just going through living life and you standing still. That's how I feel like you were feeling. Like everybody's living life, everyone's happy, but I feel like I'm standing still. And Pisces, that's not true. You were just hurting. You were just repairing yourself. You were just trying to feel better. And you have to be mindful of that. We have the 6 of Wands here in the reverse. Look at that. And you were not showing this out to the world. You could be a person that likes to deal with issues on your own. You don't like to really, maybe you don't like to, why am I here and be soft? That could be like some of my fellas. Maybe you don't like to be, you don't like to express yourself a whole lot because you like, oh, I'm not soft like that. I'm not, and it's not about you being soft. It's just that we all have emotions and we deal with them differently. But you could feel like you don't like to tell people a lot about what you got going on. You like to try to deal with it on your own. With the Temperance card, some of you have been able to deal with it on your own and some of you haven't. It just depends on where you are. It's like you don't want people to see you cry. You don't want any of that. Some of you just like, nah, I don't want anybody seeing me cry. Especially over no relationship with the Lovers in the reverse, Gemini. Some of you are like, I don't want to be crying over a man. I don't want to be crying over no woman. But it's not necessarily that you cried over the woman. It's just the emotions. It's just the investment that you made. It's whatever happened that hurt you. That's what you were crying over. The action that hurt you, not just the person. In the past, I had a Page of Swords here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. This person could have been a air sign, or they could have had air in their chart. And the thing about it with the Page of Swords, I feel like Pisces, you could have been thinking, you were under the impression this person was like carefree, like they didn't care, or I don't know what it was, like they were just aloof with everything. I feel like you gave this person plenty of chances to really come in and just talk to you about whatever this was until you decided to set yourself free from it. You're feeling better now. With the Chariot in the reverse, I'm going to be honest, Pisces, this person didn't think you were going to go anywhere. If you two broke up, they thought you would still be accessible. That's just being honest. They thought you would still be accessible to them. If you didn't stay with them, they thought they could still call you. They thought they could still come by your house, or you would come by their house. Like you two would keep right on breaking up and reuniting. They thought this was going to be a never-ending cycle. And maybe for a little while it was. With the Two of Wands in the reverse, I feel like somebody made a decision here. If you had a situation that was on and off, right? I feel like somebody made a decision here that was a deal breaker for the relationship altogether. It was a deal breaker here. Hey, Soul Sessions. And that's the piece that I feel like really broke your heart. Six of Swords in the reverse. And you could no longer forget about all the other crazy stuff that went on with you two, and y'all were able to repair it. No, this particular situation here was the last strike. I don't know what they did. Let's see. Give me more than Six of Swords. I'm hearing unthinkable. So maybe this person did something you never thought they would do. We had a Hermit card. Virgo, you don't want to talk about it. You don't want to talk about it. That's probably why it's not really being revealed too much in this reading, because you don't want to talk about it. That's what I heard. As soon as I pulled this card, I don't want to talk about it. That's cool. I get it. You don't want to dig up skeletons. I get it. We all have skeletons in our closet, baby. You don't want to dig them up. That's fine. Totally get it. We have the King of Pentacles here in the reverse. Because whatever you lost here, Pisces, you've acknowledged that it really wasn't a loss. You're acknowledging that you lost some time. You may have lost some money here. You may have lost a little bit of dignity, a little bit of self-respect. But you've been working on yourself. No, you can't get your time back, but you've been able to get those other pieces back, right? Or you have repaired it, right? The Ace of Swords. And the thing is, what has helped to get you here is that, why am I hearing negative things in your ear? So you've been eliminating negative talk in your ear. You could have had people that wanted you two to stay together, and you were like, no, I'm suffering here. You could have had people against you two splitting up. You're like, no, I'm leaving. I got to get away from this person. You chose you. This person know what they did that caused this deal breaker. The Eight of Pentacles. Somebody was working hard to keep this situation comfortable for them, Pisces. I don't feel like it was you. You were always trying to self-improve in this situation. You wanted you to get better. You wanted things to turn around. The other person I feel like was a bit complacent. And they could have been captivated by devil energy, Capricorn energy here. And the devil energy consisted of trying to control you, probably manipulating you, you know. So it's like, mm-mm-mm. And when I say manipulating, I feel like this person may have been saying things to make things seem like it was your fault. No wonder you want to get away from this, Pisces. The star in the reverse, whatever what happened here that was a deal breaker for you, they even tried to blame you for this. So here you are with the strength card, Leo energy. You got your courage together. You got your groove back, Stella. Okay. You got your groove back, Stella. And you decide, somebody's name could actually be Stella. And you decided, hey, I'm strong enough to get away from this. I'm strong enough to walk away. Knight of Pentacles. This person could be an earth sign. They could also be a fire sign. Why do I feel like this person looked at you funny when you walked away? Or when you told them you weren't coming back? Nine of Pentacles. Could this be that this person didn't think that you would do better without them? Even though they did something that really caused you a deal breaker here? Nine of Swords. We got the Death card. Yeah, you put an end to all that crying too. If you cried a lot with this person, Pisces, you put an end to it. I feel like you got tired of crying. You got tired. Yeah, because whatever this last strike was it for you. You didn't even cry anymore. You were numb to that. You were numb to the pain. But you still feel like you could have still been feeling like they got away with it or something for some reason. The Seven of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you feel like they got away with it. And that's only because, Pisces, you can't see it from their side. So once you got to a place where you felt more protected, more at peace, you started thinking, you had the racing thoughts like, man, he got away with it. Man, she got away with it. You know, she didn't feel anything. The Ten of Swords. But Pisces, you were wrong. You were wrong, Pisces. You're not the only one that was hurting. Don't know where that come from. You're not the only one that was hurting, Pisces. Man, it felt like that. Nope. Four of Swords. You started focusing on protecting yourself. You took that energy that you had been giving this person for so long and put it into you. I'm hearing X marks the spot. So maybe this situation ending is what you needed to really love you. And now you really see the beauty that's within you. Or my fellas, you see the handsomeness that's within you. You see your heart. You realize you've always had this good heart, good spirit about you, but you see it more. This person almost broke you, though. The Four of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, their actions almost broke you. You were pulled out of this situation before it could. Yeah, look at that. Three of Swords. Demolished your heart. They act like they didn't even care. That's right, Brad. 10 of Wands, look. And they left you to clean up the mess. You may have tried to tell this person like, hey, you hurt my feelings when you said that. Hey, I didn't like how you did that. I didn't like how you told your family all about our business. I didn't like how you tried to tell our kids about me being the problem for us divorcing. I didn't like how you did what you did when we went to that party. You try to talk to this person. And they put all the blame on you. They put all the blame on you. Now, you were still trying to be a healthy partner, and they still put everything on you. So now you realize, like, hey, I don't need this. And they put the blame on you, Pisces, because whatever they did to cause this deal breaker, they didn't want to own it. They didn't want to own whatever they did. You could have caught the person red-handed. They still would not own it. 7 of Pentacles. Yep. They didn't want to own it because owning it means being mature enough to say you're wrong. Being mature enough to say, instead of me doing what I did to you, I could have been honest, but I chose to hurt you. And that would have required them to admit that they did something wrong and they didn't want to do it. So there you were, because they didn't never want to admit anything. You never had that type of explanation or closure. A lot of you thought, okay, they got away with it. They got away with hurting me. They got away with hurting me. The Knight of Swords. Literally, you feel like they were in the Knight of Swords energy. You feel like they came in, they shot that painful shot at you, whatever they did to you, and then they left quickly. Or you left and it's just like the situation was over quickly, but you felt like you were the one feeling the pain. 9 of Wands in the reverse here. Sometimes when we can't hear from the other person, we just automatically think we're the only ones that feel anything. King of Cups is in the reverse. Yeah. But that is not the case, Pisces. Clarify the King of Cups in the reverse. 5 of Swords. This person's mind was just as messed up as yours, if not worse, because I feel like they're the ones that caused the tower moment. But it's not even about them. It's just about forward movement, which I'm promoting. 8 of Wands energy. Yourself up first before you can walk away. I like this real life. You got to build yourself up first before you can walk away, or else you're going to keep going back. It took time, but I'm so proud of myself. This reading actually was my situation. Wow. Proud of you as well. Thank you for sharing real life. Yeah, that's true. Everything you said is true. Everything you said is true. I like how you ladies and gentlemen are supporting each other in the chat. That's awesome. Yeah. That is so true. Let's look at the energies around you. And people that are guilty of doing something that they know isn't right, they love to deflect and put it on you. They love to do that. Because then they feel like they don't have to take responsibility for it at all. But we all have to face ourselves, our demons. All right, let's look at the energies around Pisces. All have to face our demons, y'all. And we all have them. We all have them. Got some people that want to act like they're perfect. They're not. No one's perfect. It's when you can admit you're not perfect. It says a lot about you. Even though we all know we're not perfect. But, you know, some people don't want to take accountability, but they don't want to be wrong. All right. Let's look at the energies around you. I'm sorry. Let's check it out, Pisces. Show me the energies around Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watcher. Thank you so much, real life. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm hearing somebody say, well, well, well. Well, well, well. Okay. Over our energy, Pisces, for the energies around you, I have the Wands in the reverse. My pleasure, Brad. Thank you. And at the bottom of the deck, I have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh, this person. Ooh-wee. Let me tell you something, y'all. This person fights against what they know is right. This person fights against... Ooh. No wonder you had a difficult time with them, because they fight against what they know is right. Clarify the Five of Wands in the reverse. Ace of Wands. The Five of Cups. This person, because of their pride, because of their ego, because of their stubbornness, because of their laziness, they cause their own pain with the Five of Cups. They hurt themselves by not learning their lessons. Give me more on that Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Page of Swords in the reverse. They have this attitude of acting like they don't care. And that is what makes people walk away from them. If you show a person you don't care, and if you make a person feel like you don't want them like that, they're going to walk. And that's probably what happened here. The deal breaker that went down between you two was so heavy that you said, I'm already 1 foot out the door, and then you do this. And it was done. They were already showing you that they didn't care. I don't know if they really did. We're going to look into it, but they were showing you that they didn't care what you had to say or how you felt. And with the Nine of Wands, you know, with the Nine of Wands, you started feeling way too vulnerable. And you were like, there's no reason why I should always be in my emotions like this. Pisces, you pointed this out. You pointed this out. We can do time out now. Okay. Pisces, you pointed this out. You were like, I'm just way too vulnerable. Brad, she's in timeout. Save your energy, Brad. You got better things to do. She's in timeout. Okay. With the Knight of Pentacles here. So you began to be a hero for yourself. You began to be a hero for yourself. Thank you, Wise Goddess, for your $9.99. I walked away because of the behavior of not caring and just so much gaslight. I feel that. And this person got a huge... X admitted everything you're saying. Empress 555. He should have married me. Real life. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Girl, check out my reading. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. It's somewhere. I've done a few months ago. It may resonate with you, real life. It's called Shoulda, Woulda, Coulda, something like that. It's under the live readings on the channel. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was right, Heart Soul. He was right. He had valid points. So you started giving this gift to yourself, Pisces. You started realizing things. You're like, wait a minute. Why am I emotional every day? Why am I crying every day? Like, what in the world? Look, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Some of you got to a place you were like, I'm crying over somebody that's not even worth it. You Why is that? You like, I'm sitting up here crying. I'm wasting my tears on somebody that ain't even worth it. Getting dehydrated. My eyes looking long and sad and red. You know what I'm saying? My throat dry. I'm crying over this man or this woman and they ain't even worth it. King of Swords. Let me boss up. Let me get myself together. That's what you said, Pisces. Let me stand in my power right here, the moon card. Let me stand on respect for myself. Let me get myself together. Let me get myself together. That's what you said. And this person looking at you like, okay, I see you, Pisces, telling me you're going to leave. But some of them thought you were going to come back. Because you always did, or you never really left like that. They thought you were going to come back. Like, oh, you know. That big ego, or they felt like because you had time with them that you weren't going to go anywhere until you did. We got the Hierophant. This could have been a Taurus or another earth sign. With this Hierophant in the reverse here, the thing with this card, this person, Pisces, well aware of their actions the whole time. Let me repeat. This person was well aware of their actions the whole time. But the missing piece or the missing part of the puzzle was that they were not aware of your actions that were coming along. They never knew what you were going to do. They weren't that intuitive now. They had no idea what you were about to do. They knew they were intentionally not putting in effort. But they didn't know that one day you would just... And whatever that deal breaker was, you really got tired of them. Maybe it was one day you just came home from work and they were just, you know, they just had something with them that day. And you just said, look, this has been building on for months, for years. I'm through. I'm done. Whatever it was. Clarify the Hierophant in reverse. Look, the Emperor. I'm hearing somebody say, I got to stand on my own 2 feet. I got to stand on my own 2 feet. I don't know who said that. Was this your energy? Let me see. 3 of Swords in the reverse. Now, this is crazy here, Pisces. I'm about to tell you something. 3 of Swords is in the reverse. So whoever wasn't doing the heartbreaking, which I feel like it was this person, they were the ones probably telling you that crazy stuff. I can stand on my own 2 feet. I don't need you like that. What you gonna do? You know what? You know what I mean? I don't have to have you like that. Saying all kinds of stuff to you or not saying anything at all. Maybe you had a person that didn't say anything and you were speaking from the heart. Maybe you were yelling a little bit because you were angry. You were yelling a little bit because you knew emotionally you had already checked out. And a lot of times when we already check out, we know what we're about to do. It still hurts, but we still moving right out the door. But this person here had that side of them like, Pisces can go. I'm not worried about them like that. My life still gonna go on. You know, talking big talk. Had that type of mentality. You want to back up for me? Cool, back up. I got it. Stuff like that. You know, that hurt you. But Pisces, if you know like I know, that's just talk. But it's those late nights that they go through and them early mornings tell the truth. But by that time, you moved completely on. That's them. They have to deal with that stuff. That's right, Brad. They got to deal with that stuff. That's why it doesn't pay to... I always heard this when I was little. Don't pay to run your mouth. Watch what you're saying because you may have to eat those words. So now you've bossed up. Now you're doing your thing. Let's just see how they see you, okay? So we got the 5 of Swords in the reverse. Clearly, this person was sneaky. This person would, you know, keep their energy back just to do that. Just to do it on purpose. If you notice, he has 2 swords in his arm right there, holding 2 swords. So this is 5 of Swords energy. But if you're familiar with tarot, you've been watching for a while. 2 of Swords is when you're coming off in a certain way that is undetectable. In a way, it's like the person can't really figure it out. They can't really see. Typically, a 2 of Swords card, the person has a blindfold on. So he has 2 swords, hoping that you wouldn't quite figure out his real motives or her real motives. Or the fact that maybe you wouldn't pay attention to the fact that they were probably really lazy or something. But if you notice, there's 3 swords on the ground. Well, 2 swords on the ground and 1 in his hand. So therefore, 3 of Swords energy right here is a broken heart, is betrayal and all that. So get this. This person knew you were hurting. They had 3 swords to prove it. 3 instances, 3 occasions, 3 times, either 3 years you were hurting. This person knew. And they still held on to those 2 swords, trying to act like they didn't see that you were hurting. Now you tell me. And the whole time they got this stupid little smirk on their face. Maybe you didn't even see the smirk. Maybe you did. Notice these people have bloodshed. They fought the good fight. They had blood on them. The little stupid smirk. Only to cry later. Telling you, y'all. That's what was going on with them. Clarify the 5 of Swords. Look, Knight of Cups in the reverse. Only to try to offer a sorry explanation later on. Look, 7 of Swords. Y'all look, cards don't lie. Now he got 5 swords in his hand and 2, hoping that you don't see that he's sneaky or she's sneaky. She's selfish. She lies. He lies. He can't be trusted. So he leaves 2 swords right there. Maybe Pisces won't figure it out. But you're going to hold 5 swords. Come on now. Come on now. Okay. Clarify the 7 of Swords. How does this person feel about their 7 of Swords energy? How they feel about that? The Star in the reverse. Things are not always what they seem, Pisces. Some people laughing one day and crying the next. I'm just telling y'all. Don't let them showing those teeth on Instagram fool you. Because when you do somebody wrong, I mean, it catches up with you. And some people have to smile to keep from crying. I'm just saying. Now me, I don't follow people that I used to online and all that stuff. Because when I'm done, I'm done. Okay? I don't need to see what they got going on. I don't need to do any of that. In fact, I don't want anything to put me more into my emotions than I have to be. Because if I left you alone, it's probably something that you bothered me. So it was time for you to go. So here we are with the Justice card. Remember earlier, Pisces, I said justice has been granted to you. In your reading, you received justice. That's why you had that peace like that. Was this person granted justice? Let's see. 4 swords. They were granted contemplation. That's what they were granted, contemplation. Having to contemplate, having to think about actions. Give me a little bit more on this 4 swords. What are they thinking about? The Queen of Cups in the reverse. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Why am I hearing that song by Brandy? Sitting up in my room, I keep thinking about you. What is she? So maybe somebody keep right on thinking about you. I don't know. I'm hearing that sitting up in my room. Is this person thinking about Pisces? Let's see. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Yes, they think about you. That was just planned? Are you serious, Brad? Wow. I'm just a mess with a thing for you. That's what I'm hearing. They got a thing for you. Come on, man. Okay, so let's see. Give me a little bit more on this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. That eye roll golden. The 9 of It's because you got self-love, Pisces. Let me tell you something. For those of you that don't know, a lot of you do. A lot of y'all know this. The moment that you leave and you choose yourself and you start loving yourself, you teach people how to love you and treat you. So therefore, when you love yourself, that's why these people want to come back, because now they see, oh my, she's loving herself. He's loving himself. He loved himself enough to get away from me, and I wasn't treating him well. She loved herself to get away from me, and I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? They love themselves. Talking about you, Pisces. You love yourself enough to get away from what wasn't serving you. So you went into hermit mode. You worked on yourself. So guess what they do? Pisces love themselves. I want to love on Pisces too. That's how they work. And then when you don't let them come back, oh man, they just have this thing that goes on. But the goal is, the thing is, you can't let them come back, or they'll lose that. They'll lose respect for you. The more you let them come back, the more respect they lost. They need to just take the L. You need to let them take the L, so you can get better. Let them think about you. It's not to be thought about. I hope you receive all of life what has for you. Just saying. Ace of Swords here. Why am I hearing somebody say, put your dukes up? Put your dukes up. Pisces, don't try to fight this person, but have your defenses up. Keep your wall up. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Keep your wall up. Six of Swords in the reverse. Don't let them get by with this deal breaker that they did. If they did something that was rotten and they know it was wrong, let them live with that. Hey, Wonder Healer, let them live with that. Stop letting these people come back and get away with that crazy stuff. You know, the Knight of Wands in the reverse. They wanted to be out there. Let them be out there. They didn't want to put in effort. Deal with that. You're having to deal with it. You gotta deal with everything else. You got to start your life over. You got to go forward. Why are you gonna let them keep coming back and getting a free ride to your emotions? Ticket to Pisces land again. They don't need to be there. They don't need to be there. They got kicked out because of this devil energy. Capricorn. They got kicked out because of that devil energy, whether it was an addiction, whether it's because of how they treated you or whatever like that. Let them stay out there. Yes, some of them want to come back. Let them stay out there. Let them. I'm hearing that song. I don't know anybody, if you're an immature fan or IMX, I don't know. Where it's the song up there, it's like, I can't stop the rain, take the pain, just like the rain falls from the sky. Somebody knows that song. My immature or IMX fans, I'm hearing that song with the Page of Cups in the reverse. They know if they offered you anything at this point, it's null and void. It's like, I don't want that cup. Knight of Swords in the reverse. So yeah. Clarify that Knight of Swords in the reverse. I'm hearing that song by, is it In Vogue? Giving him something he can feel. Be careful, Pisces. This person might try to put it on you to bring you back. I'm gonna tell y'all that. I don't know where it's the Four Wands in the reverse. They might try to, I'm hearing that, giving him something he can feel. For men and women, they may try to get near you to put it on you, thinking that's going to bring you back in. No. Be careful of that. That's devil energy. That is coercion. That is coercion. Be mindful of that. This person has clarity, though. Two of Swords is in the reverse. What do they have clarity on? The King of Pentacles. They have clarity that you are the King of Pentacles. So they know that you got it. You solid. The Eight of Swords is in the reverse, and you have released yourself from this, and you released yourself from energy that's similar to this too. So anybody else to try to come in your life and run this same kind of game, or give you that same kind of bad feeling in your chakra there, your sacral chakra, you're gonna toss them out. And your heart chakra, yeah, you're gonna toss them out. So you've been released from this, Pisces, and they know it. The Ten of Wands, yeah, they got some burdens over this thing. What bothers them the most? What bothers them the most? Seven of Wands in the reverse. This is so wild here. What bothers them the most is that, I put it like this. Instead of having you like push them away a lot, maybe they would try to call you and then you wouldn't answer. Maybe they would try to get at you and you wouldn't allow it. Instead of that going on right now, this person knows there's nothing going on. You're not fighting to keep them away. You're not ignoring their call. You just living your life. You ain't worried about fighting them off or trying to show them that you got somebody else. You living your life. You don't care what they think, even though some of you might be still healing now. But they got the impression that you don't care what they think. And that's what's making them sit around sometimes, not all the time, because, you know, they out here looking too, probably looking for another you. And, yeah, that's what makes them realize that it's over with the Death card, because you act like you don't care. You act like you don't care. And when you act like you, ooh, y'all, too many cards. When you act like you don't care, that hurt. How they feel about Pisces on a deeper level. The Six of Pentacles in the reverse, like you won't give them any play. You won't give them conversation. You won't give them hardly anything. If you got kids by them, it's just enough conversation to do for the kids to co-parent or whatever you two do. But that's it. Anything else? The Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this person does try to appeal to you, Pisces. They might try to get your attention. I don't know if it's when you go get the kids or they come and get the kids. They might try to dress up a little different or something. Try to get a new haircut, new hairstyle. It don't work. It doesn't work. You can put a fitted cap and a jersey on a little cockroach and it's still a roach. I'm just saying. I know that would be a tiny hat and a tiny jersey, but I'm just saying it's still a roach. I don't care how you try to fix it up. I'm just saying. Okay? How does Pisces feel about this person at this time? How do you feel about this person? The Temperance in the reverse, you don't. Some of you are still hurt, but some of you are just trying to get back to you. And some of you don't care anymore. Temperance in the reverse because you don't feel balanced thinking about them. Ten of Cups in the reverse, yeah. You don't feel happiness here. You don't trust them. No balance, no nothing. Just the Two of Wands in the reverse. You don't want to choose them. So Pisces, you in a different energy. Look, the Chariots in the reverse. You don't want to go forward with them. And at the bottom of the deck, that hurt, y'all. Nine of Swords, it's hurt. Now, I'm not saying this person just sitting around doing this all the time. It's just, you know, those moments where you think about stuff. It hits different when they think about this tower moment that you two went through, that they caused. Oh man. Why am I hearing this? It hurt like a mofo. It hurt like a mofo. I don't know. Definitely not saying that other word because I don't say those words. But yeah. Somebody could feel like it hurt like a mofo. I don't know. Okay, and any regrets here before we close this out? Any regrets, anything that will be done differently? If they could, let's see. King of Wands. I feel like this person would have been more honest of how they felt. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse. They would have had a chance to tell you how they felt, how they what was coming in between you two. It could have been something like a third party or something. Seemed like it was in between you. They would have, if they could do it differently, they would have told you what it was instead of hiding it. The World card. Yeah. Something about their biggest regret is not speaking freely to you about different things. Not coming out and just saying, hey, I feel this way or I feel that way. I don't know. Yeah, 3 of Cups and 4 of Cups. Yep. Just not really being a friend to you. 4 Cups here. And causing you to deal with them. Whatever they feel like they caused, they regret causing it. Because they know they'll never be the same. All right, that's all I have for them. That's enough. But just know, as you see, they didn't get away with anything. We have to deal with our demons. We can't get away with anything. Don't think just because you're dealing with your emotions that people don't feel, because they do. We all have feelings. But the key is not to focus just on how they feel. Focus more on how you feel so you can go forward. Because it doesn't matter what they feel, honestly. If they didn't choose to do right by you the first time, that's on them. It's their loss. Let them feel it, y'all. Let them feel it. Usher said, let it burn. Gotta let it burn. Got to let it burn. All right, let's get the Shaman Dream Oracle for your forward movement reading here. We'll close it out, okay? What does forward movement look like for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watcher? Forward movement for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watcher. Forward movement. I'm hearing just know that you're beautiful or handsome. Okay. Ooh. Okay. All right, Pisces, overall for your forward movement, I have in the hand, the universe is your partner. Look at that. So the universe has your back, Pisces. I talk a lot about that. The universe, the world, however you want to put it. To me, the universe, the world, God is all in one and the same, right? So I feel like you're in good hands here. You're in good hands. You're doing what you need to do to get back to you. And I feel like the universe is helping you on your journey, okay? Whatever you're putting out is what you're getting back. So make sure you're putting out good vibes, okay? Make sure you're putting out healing vibes for yourself. We have the Sky Dancers. You are surrendering, Pisces. That card means about surrendering. You're surrendering. You're recognizing there's things in your life that you haven't gotten right, and you're taking accountability. You are not beating yourself up because of mistakes, and you're certainly not beating yourself up because of the wrong connections that have entered your life that hurt you. You're no longer punishing yourself, or this is a sign for you not to punish yourself, to really, really know that you were not alone in that situation. Therefore, you're not the only one that felt anything. If you felt like you were the only one that felt pain, that is not true. Someone else that you were in an encounter with, they definitely had their feel for everything. And it's not about them. It's about your forward movement. But just let you know that you were not alone in this. We have gate taking a bold step forward here. I feel like Pisces, you had to really step out on a limb. You had to step out on faith. And I feel like you had a lot of angels backing you up. You had a strong support system here. I don't know if you spoke to friends, some close friends, or just your prayer circle or something like that. Maybe you had just that one person that you could talk to, and it helped like build a fence around you so you could feel protected as you heal. And you're taking this bold step now to really do what you need to do for you. You don't know what's on the other side of it, but you're definitely in a space of just like, hey, I'm ready now. Hey, let me get what's due me. Let me get all this great abundance that I know is out there. That's where you are at this time and moving forward. We have the mindful group think here. So this right here aligns with the fact that you're trying to align yourself with people that think like you. Maybe they're not just like you, but think like you. You're trying to meet more values as you do because you've noticed from this past relationship or past situations in your life, these people, you really didn't know much about them. You really didn't relate like you thought when you really sit back and look at it. So now you're thinking, okay, if I can align with better situations, just maybe I can understand them better and they'll understand me better. Doesn't mean that you two will be around each other forever, but just having more relationships where you two are more relatable. That's what you desire in your life at this time. We have this card, it's called the Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. So a lot of you are at a place of not being stagnant anymore. A lot of you on to your adventures every day. You're speaking positivity into your life. You're not letting exes come back that want to come back. I just had to put that out there. You're really taking some really big, bold steps forward, and I think it looks great, Pisces. It's really paying off, and you're looking better doing it, okay? We have the Dragon's Horde, protecting the future. Look at that. So there you are, protecting your future by preparing for your present right now. You're doing what you need to do to protect your present and moving forward. I feel like that's a great position for you to be in, Pisces. It takes a lot for a person to recognize that they've made some hiccups in the past and really choose to want to do better and do better moving forward as well. So by you admitting that and by you praying and meditating and really trusting in the divine to guide your steps, you are helping to protect your future. We don't know what's to come on the other side of that, but exhibiting protection is the first step, okay? Your gifts are remarkable. Thank you, Real Life Topics, for your 222. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, love. So we have the jeweled web here. Connectivity. A lot of you feel connected spiritually, which is awesome. You're feeling more connected. You are aligning more with your dreams. You're aligning more with your visions. Some of you are being shown things in your dreams, in your everyday life. I know, like the other day, I saw a vision of the Virgin Mary outside of my house. And the Virgin Mary is a symbol of protection. I mean, I saw the vision and it just went away. You know, that's been happening to me for a few years now. So you may be having things like that. And I feel like a lot of you are still noticing different things just in your aura. You may be noticing how you feel when you enter certain rooms. And for a lot of you, if you're like me, if it feels funny in there, you gotta leave. If the energy doesn't sit well with you, you can't be there, right? So I feel like a lot of you are feeling more connected with the divine, with the spirit. And we know we can't run away from everything, but you're definitely, if you're in a position where you don't feel connected in a space, maybe you have to be around certain friends or family or situations. If you can't leave right then, you have learned a way to block out negativity. You've learned a way to really stay within yourself so that if there's negativity around you, you don't absorb it. So very good here. We have the Crown Games card. It says right use of power. Look at that. That's you using your power and your gifts in a remarkable way. Not to hurt, not to shame, not to betray anyone. It's just that you know your power, you know your worth, and you're using that to help people. You're using your wisdom. You're using these lessons that you learned to help people and not damage people. You are becoming, or you are a person that anybody can tell you their secrets, because a lot of people within your power, they trust you, they feel drawn to you, and you're not taking what they've told you and using it as a weapon. You know, because we all fall short, and having somebody you can trust is awesome. Okay. And you're being that person moving forward. Okay. Lastly, we have the covenant. It says sacred contract. That's you, Pisces. I feel like this is more of a contract that you're making to the spiritual world. This is where you're talking to God about different things This is where you're actually saying what you're working on and actually holding yourself accountable. You know, there's certain things that you can speak to God about, and you know that He'll hold you accountable. That's not to say you won't make a mistake. That's not to say that you won't backslide. But the moment that you do, you're willing to ask for forgiveness and keep going on your path here. And I also feel like with this covenant sacred contract card, you are holding certain things dear to your heart. A lot of people don't even know what it is that you're working on for yourself. It could be anything. It could be an addiction of some sort. It could be you just wanting to be a better person each and every day. Maybe you've noticed that you have always failed for the same kind of person. You know, I don't want to deal with that kind of vibration. It could be anything that you're trusting the Most High with to guide you. You hold it sacred because there's not a lot of people that know about it. And you feel like when you're holding yourself accountable for your changes and you've already had that conversation with God about it, you feel more powerful because you feel that God is holding you accountable as well. But the great thing about God, He's a forgiving God. So anytime that you may slide a little bit, if you get off track, as long as you try your best to get back on and you repent about it, you know, you can get back on track very well. Okay. Pretty well, pretty fast. All right. Let me pull one more and then we'll close it out. We have the crossing card. Very good. This is a great card to end this reading. It's called the initiation. This is an initiation card. So what I'm getting here, Pisces, when I see the crossing card, I'm thinking along the lines of you. I'm hearing somebody saying, what's next? So you're taking the time to cross that bridge, to cross that hurdle. What has taken you, seem like it's taking you so long to get to this place of peace. And you're just arriving and you're at a spot of what's next. When is my partner going to arrive? When is this new job going to arrive? When am I going to have more financial freedom? But it took for you to make this step of faith. It took for you to really cross that hurdle of doubt, that bridge of shame. And now that you're here, you're just awaiting your next step, your next journey. I will say while you're doing this, make sure you are meditating. Make sure you are manifesting. Make sure you're already envisioning whatever it is that you're wanting. And don't give up. I'm not saying you have to chant every day or anything, but just have it in your mind. Make your manifestation seem so natural to you. I was seeing, I saw a video the other day. I can't think if I try to look at my history and share it with you when I find it. I'll try to share it on the community post. But it was this lady, she was talking so profoundly about manifestation. And she was saying that the one thing that she noticed when she was manifesting is that whenever she would put it out there to the universe, what it was that she wanted, her ego would constantly remind her of why she couldn't attain what she wanted. Right. And she said that because she has a channel, I have to share that video about her because I definitely want to give her credit. And she was saying that a client wrote into her, and that really works when it comes to manifestation. And that's instead of you talking about your manifestations to yourself, like I will have the man of my dreams or the woman of my dreams, instead of you saying that, because right when you say that line, have you noticed that your ego steps in? Well, he's not here yet. Well, are you really ready? Are you sure he won't cheat on you? You get all kinds of questions, right? So their suggestion was to ask yourself, why don't you already have it? Which is profound. Why don't you already have it? And then instead of the ego showing doubt, the ego in the subconscious looks for answers. Instead of you going ahead and saying it so it can find reasons for you in and will, and I'm just saying like a question like this. And why don't I like this right here? Why don't I have $1 million yet? Because it's on its way. You're working on something big. It's going to make a difference. It's on its way. See, it's like training your mind to already know that you have it. Why don't I have my wife yet? Why don't I have my husband yet? Because you're manifesting. You're doing what you need to do. You're working on you. I mean, that's your ego will answer you. Instead of it saying, oh, you won't get it. Oh, you want this. Oh, you want that. Yeah, reprogramming. Exactly. And I've been doing that, y'all. Trust me. It works. I'm seeing it in little things, seeing it in little ways, you know. So that's definitely, I feel like that's so profound, because a lot of times when we're thinking about what our heart's desire and what we want, you know, our mind, I'm telling you, your ego does kick in and it'll try to bring doubt in there. But if you ask that question like it's already there, like, I know my husband is coming, but why isn't he here yet? Mind will answer that question. Well, you've been manifesting. It's just only a matter of time. It's all about divine timing. And then what happens is your mind already takes that in, keeps that with you. And instead of you looking for your husband or looking for your wife or whatever, if you want a long-term partner, you don't want to get married, whatever, instead of you constantly looking, you've already made up in your mind that you have that person already. And you're just waiting on divine timing. You're just going to continue to work on yourself until it arrives. Try it, y'all. I'm telling you. It really helps your mind. It really helps try to retrain that ego. The ego is not bad. It tries to protect you. Hey, Jasmine. It tries to protect you from unrealistic expectations. But sometimes we got to help the ego become more of a manifester as well. And the way to do that is to ask the question. Instead of you saying, I'm going to have this, I'm going to have that, you just say, well, I know that 6-figure income is coming, but why isn't it here yet? And your ego is going to come in and say, well, you've been working very hard. It's only a matter of time. It's right out there. You see what I'm saying? Your ego is going to come in. And after a while, you're going to train yourself to think that way. It's going to stick. And one day, you'll walk up on it. Or it'll walk up on you, however it happens. I'm telling you. We got to keep the ego because the ego protects you. You just got to retrain it to think more positively. Because the ego develops from trauma and things we've been through. So it comes in to try to remind you, oh, you don't want to date that person. You remember that what happened last time? That's the ego. Oh, you sure you want to date again? Are you sure about that? You got hurt last time. Remember that other person cheated on you? That's the ego. That's the I like that, Teresa. Yeah. And we got to retrain it. We got to work with it. So instead of that ego saying, oh, you don't want to date that man right there or that woman right there. If we retrain it and we work on it enough, it'll start saying, well, true love is out there for you. Maybe this person is it. And if not, it's only a matter of time. If you can get that ego to start speaking to you like that, awesome. And the way to get it there is to ask yourself questions like you already have whatever it is that you want. And I can tell you, everybody, I've been trying it and I have been feeling better about things. And I have noticed things just started moving. One deal at a time, moving, That's very hard part to me, have made me feel bad about myself. You have to do with that heart. So a person can only make you feel bad if you allow that. And I know that might not sound logical if you are not quite there with it. People can only make you feel bad if you allow it. Because they're going to die. And even then, they're going to talk about you at your funeral. I'm not lying to you. They're going to talk about you till the day you die. And when you die, because we all going to go. Hope we all have long lives, but we all got to go, right? So when you die, people going to be at your funeral still talking about you. And a lot of times, they say the nicest things about you when you're dead versus when you're alive. And it's amazing to me. It is amazing. They can get up and sing the most beautiful songs and write these poems and everything. But when you living, haters all day long. Haters. Kind of works from the wish fulfilled. That's right. That's right, real life. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's true. So that's just a little bit of encouragement there. I hope that helped. If I find that link to that video, I will share it on my community post, because it's a very good video. She made so many valid points, and I mean, it has helped me tremendously, you know, because I have some business ideas, and I started asking myself, I'm like, so why don't you have that small business yet? It's there. Why don't you have it yet? And in my mind, it starts answering the question, because you're working on it. Because guess what? You still got this to do and that to do, and it's going to work out. It's I'm telling you, it's training your way of thinking. So therefore, you already feel like you have it, even when you don't. And the more you feel like you already have it, it's only a matter of time for you actually have it. That's how manifestation works. And you just keep working towards it. Just like I shared the other day, if you wake up first thing in the morning and you say, oh my gosh, it's going to be a terrible day. Oh, my God. Guess what's going to happen? You're going to have a terrible day. You're going to have a terrible day. If you wake up and you say, man, I sure would like to sleep a little bit more, but today is going to be a great day. You may have some trials during that day, but you're going to have a great day. That's right, Teresa. You're going to have a great day. It's all about how we see things and how we process things and the belief that we have. And remember, one person's opinion of you doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what people think. Let them think. Not going to stop anything. Yeah. People hurt your feelings. They may say things that hurt your feelings, but they'll only have that control over you if you allow it. That's right, Teresa. They only have that control over your emotions for as long as you allow it. If you keep saying, oh, I'm so hurt, I can't date nobody else. Well, guess what? That's what's going to happen. You're going to stay hurt. Your mind is going to keep showing you reasons why you're still hurt. But if you say, I'm healing, I'm prospering, and when it's time, when I have gotten to a good place, I'll be ready. Guess what your mind does? It tries to speed up a little bit to help you heal a little bit more. I promise you, y'all. Yeah. It starts with us. It starts with us. Okay? Yeah. And when I become a big YouTube star, y'all make sure you remind me of what I said. And I'm going to put you in the credits. I'm going to say, you know what? Y'all were there for me since day one. All right. I'm speaking into existence. But I hope this helped you, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I'm live again. And for other messages, please feel free, as always, to leave a comment in the comment section to let me know how it resonates. Thank you so much, everybody, for your time, your energy, effort, and support today during the live stream. I really appreciate you. If you're interested by some chance in a personal reading or spiritual life coaching, please see the description box and my Amazon wish list. No pressure. It's always in the description box as well. Thank you, everybody. I hope you have a blessed day. I hope your day is encouraging, and just hope it's just a great day for you. Enjoy. I know I got some nice weather here today. Not sure. Hope it's nice for you wherever you are. And yeah, we'll definitely try to do an energy check later on and see where the energies are aligning. But as always, take care of yourself. Remember, you are worth it. Happy Friday, everybody. Be blessed, okay? Positive vibes to you always. Have a great one. Bye. All right, Wounded Hitter. See you later on. Bye.